Hi friends, Professor Joe here. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to one another video. In this video, we are going to address the problem that students have when they go to face a banking interview. So I have created a series of 5 videos in which I will be covering most of the basic questions that are asked in a banking interview. And in the end, I also have a surprise in a form of an aptitude test. So there are 5 types of aptitude test. We will be covering one type of aptitude in every single video at the end. So normally the first question asked is, can you tell me about yourself? Now I have created a detailed video on this, but in short, make sure you tell your name, your education, your professional experience. Emphasize if you have relevant banking experience or experience in any finance sector, followed with your skills, your strengths, and your hobbies. And towards the end, you can speak a little bit about your family. Next question. Why do you want to work in a banking sector? Highlight your interest in the banking sector. Say that you are very much interested to join the banking sector. The jobs in the banking sector are more stable and you are eager to contribute to the economic growth of the country. That is why you want to join the banking sector. Next, what do you know about banks? The answer to this would be banks are the backbone of our economy. Without the banking system, we would be in the Stone Age. Banks give a lot of services to individuals as well as to corporates. RBI regulates the Indian banking system, and in India, there are public sector bank and private sector banks. These are some things that I want to highlight about the banks. Next question. Explain the term NPA in banking. Answer to this is NPA is non-performing asset. It basically refers to a loan or an advance given by the bank, but the interest or the EMI of this particular loan and advance have not been received by the bank for a minimum period of 90 days. This is an NPA. The next question. How do you handle a difficult or irritated customer? The answer to this would be first step is to apologize to the customer. Next would be to understand the problem of the customer. Next would be to emphasize on solving the problem of the customer immediately and assuring the customer that such kind of problem will never ever happen. This is how you will handle an irritated customer. Next, what is the role of RBI in the banking sector? Well, RBI stands for Reserve Bank of India. RBI is the regulator for the banking system in India. RBI's role is to supervise all the financial institutions in India. RBI issues currencies in India. RBI manages the foreign exchange of our country. And RBI formulates the monetary policies to maintain stability in our economy. This is the role of RBI in our economy. Next question. How do you stay updated with the latest financial news and market trends? The answer to this would be I read couple of reputed financial newspapers, industry publications, and I also follow few online channels to get latest update on finance news. This is how I keep myself updated with the latest financial news. Next, what is the importance of KYC? Know your customer in banking. Answer would be, as you have already said, KYC means know your customer. It is to make sure that you verify the customer, to check their assets, liabilities, and how risky the customer is. And it also helps in preventing illegal activities such as money laundering. This is the importance of KYC in banking. Next, explain what is CRR. The answer would be CRR is cash reserve ratio. It is the ratio of the total deposits that happen in a bank. It must be kept with RBI in the form of a reserve. It also ensures the liquidity of the bank and helps in controlling inflation. This is why CRR is important. Next question. What are the different types of basic accounts provided by banks? The answer to this is the basic type of accounts provided by a bank is savings account, current account, fixed deposits, and recurring deposits. These are the basic types of accounts that are provided by a bank. Next question. How does the central bank control inflation? The central bank controls inflation through its monetary policies, like increasing or decreasing the repo rate, or increasing or decreasing the CRR percentage, or increasing or decreasing its open market operations. This is how the central bank controls inflation. Next, what is the role of a credit analyst in a bank? A credit analyst analyzes the credit worthiness of individuals and businesses. They determine the risk associated with lending money from the bank to these individuals and businesses. That is the basic role of a credit analyst in a bank. Next, how do you evaluate a company's financial statement? The answer would be we can evaluate the company's financial statement by looking at its books of accounts and checking various ratios. Ratios such as debt to equity ratio, the current ratio, the net profit ratio. All these ratios helps in telling whether the businesses are performing well or not. Next, what is the difference between NEFT and RTGS? The answer would be NEFT, that is National Electronic Fund Transfer. This is used to transfer fund to a certain limit, whereas RTGS, real time gross settlement, this is used for high value transactions and for real time settlement. This is the difference between RTGS and NEFT. Next, how do you handle stress and tight deadlines? The answer to this would be you should be able to prioritize the work, understand what is important and what can be done later. Second, emphasize on your organization skills like delegating the work to your juniors, maintaining your composure under pressure. This is how you are going to handle stress and tight deadlines. Next, what is the role of a relationship manager in a commercial bank? A relationship manager builds and maintains relationship with the bank's customers. They understand the financial needs of the customers and ensure that the banking services are delivered to the customers on time. This is the role of a relationship manager. Next, how does the bank make profits? The answer to this would be the banks make profits through interest earned from investments and loans given to customers. And the second way the banks earn income is from the services given to the customers and the charges they charge for the services. This is how the banks earn their profit. Next, explain the term LTV in the context of loans. So LTV means loan to value. LTV is the ratio of the property to which the loan has been given. It is often used in mortgage loans. For example, home loan. That is the relationship between LTV and loans. Next, what is the meaning of SWIFT code and why is it used in banking? Well, the answer to this is SWIFT is a unique identification code given to each bank. SWIFT is used when international money is transferred. It facilitates secured and standardized communication between banks. This is the use of SWIFT code in banks. Next, what is the full form of SWIFT? The full form of SWIFT is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. That is the full form of SWIFT. We have completed the 20 question and answers in this video. Now remember, I have told you that this is a series of 5 videos. So we will be covering 100 questions and answers that are normally asked in a banking interview. Now, as I promised, in the description of this video, I have put a link for the first set of aptitude questions and answers. Kindly go through the aptitude test and try to answer those questions. The answers are also given in the link. Well, that's all in this video. If you love the content that I have created, please like and share so that, like you, other people who are trying to crack their banking interview can get help from these question and answers. And to get more such updates on banking, investment banking, personality development, please subscribe to my channel. All I can say is keep learning, keep growing. Thank you. Namaskar.